Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday. Sorry I'm late. I'm so sorry, guys. I overslept this morning because I didn't have to get up with my son to get him off to school. Let me mute. So I slept in and I got up about like 9 o'clock. And when I woke up, I just felt like I was drunk. I tell you what I feel like. I feel like I've not took my blood pressure medicine in a couple days, but I have. I know for a fact I have. So I have no idea what's wrong with me. I think it could be my sugar, guys, because my head's like a fuzzy like. Hold on a minute. Let me get to my live chat. Knitting artisan. Good morning. Where's the star? Oh, is she talking about me? Hey, Mike. Good morning. Who else is in here? Wiss, Lisa. Good morning. Donald. Good morning. Thank God it's Friday. What a wonderful day. I mean, it's all nice and sunny out. The only thing is the wind is blowing really hard. Thank you, Lisa. Y'all just overlooked me this morning because I can tell you, I feel addled. I don't feel myself. But it's a wonderful day. Alex Murdaugh, guilty, guilty, guilty of murder. And he got 2 life sentences. What a wonderful day. I wish I had a gavel that I could bang. Kayla, good morning from California. How's the weather out there? Mike's supposed to be 60 today. Well, let me look and see what my weather's saying. Hold on a minute. Oh my gosh, I was watching a 600-pound life video. It says 58. Let me click it and make sure. 60. Currently 60. Feels like 57. High wind warning. Yeah, my Wi-Fi may go out. That's why I'm not out on the porch this morning. The wind is just blowing so hard. Alex isn't feeling like himself today either. Hey, oh, Alex boy is in a lot worse shape than I could ever be in. You know, guys, I just don't understand these people that can kill their own children. Like I can like halfway try to understand killing your partner or something, but your own child. Um, Mark doesn't feel like that Alex pulled the trigger, but there's no evidence. Nobody helped him. I felt like, at first he wouldn't want to get his hands dirty, but evidently, he had to get his hands dirty and he done it himself. I was watching the sentencing with Cement Shoes. Oh, how nice. Hopefully, he's able to make it. Yeah, I love Cement Shoes. We've got his quote scrolling across the screen. Cement Shoes has been on my channel, oh my gosh, probably for about 4 years. I didn't realize it, but I have been on here 4 years. Okay, let's take a look and see what's happening with Mr. Alex. We'll look at some more true crime. AC, I'm not even spacing my words. God bless it. Hold on. News about Alex Murdaugh. Disgraced attorney Alex Murdaugh sentenced to life in son and wife South Carolina murders. Let's click on this one. It says live. Do y'all know I got onto my YouTube studio yesterday and YouTube had given me a warning about a video I put up 4 years ago. It was when that baby was found in that plastic bag outside in the woods outside someone's house. They had just returned from vacation. Their daughter said, "We hear a baby crying." The dad said, "It's probably a cat." But they were persistent. So he went out in the woods to check. They just got home, was unpacking. And they found a baby in a grocery bag, plastic grocery bag tied up. It was alive. But anyways, I had the body cam footage of that put up in a video, and YouTube struck me. They gave me a warning. I had to remove it. And I was like, okay, that was 4 years ago. You guys why are y'all just now doing something about that video? Lord. Okay, I'm going to share this because this is like the greatest picture ever. Wait till I see this. He looks so awesome in this picture. Look at that. Isn't that a wonderful picture? Look how skinny he is. He's lost a lot of weight. It's what worrying will do to you. You know, it'll just make you age and lose weight. You know, he's been worried to death. He probably never sleeps at night. And actually, I hope that he never sleeps again. I hope that every time he closes his eyes, he sees Paul and Maggie's face. Like, how could he do that to them? How could he do that to Paul? I mean, Paul's brain was out of his head. And after the bodies had been moved, a friend actually found a piece of Paul's skull still laying there. You know, I'm not going to read all this. Let's just see. After being sentenced to life in prison for the murders of his wife and son, Alex was released into custody of the South Carolina Department of Corrections. Wearing a brown jumpsuit and handcuffs, he could be seen exiting the courtroom with law enforcement officials guiding him. Alex is now expected to begin intake and evaluation processing, which is expected to last for several weeks, according to the South Carolina Attorney General's office. The average time is normally about 45 days. I have a prediction about what Alex may do, but I don't know if I should say it on my live stream. I was talking about it with Mark this morning, but I'll just put it this way. I don't think he's going to do life in prison. No, he'll try to take the coward's way out. Let's see what this is. Judge says he had portrait of Murdaugh's grandfather removed to ensure fair trial. Okay, well, that's great. How about that judge the jury member who was released because they was outside running their mouth, giving their opinions about the evidence and all this and that. Do you think they may have done that on purpose because they just wanted to go home or something? Because they should have known better than that right there. Doing things like that could, get him a new trial or something. Hey, Red Rum. How you doing, beautiful? I believe he tried to kill himself. Well, Donald, I didn't want to say that, but that's my prediction too. I believe he'll be like that Cleveland kidnapper guy. Had them girls in his house for 10 years. I believe he'll do like he did, take his own life. That's just my opinion. I mean, of course, I hope nobody takes their life or anything like that. But I'll just be honest, I could care less what happens to him. If he does, he does. I'm not wishing it upon him. Do you know what I mean? That's us, a really good judge, but I don't think Alex has a conscience. I didn't hear about the juror drama yesterday. I read an article about it yesterday, Knitting Arneson. I believe you came in after that, but yeah, there was a jury woman. She was dismissed and an alternate took her place because she was running her mouth. Okay. When they dismissed her, she told the guard or whoever, hey, go in there and get my stuff and get my damn eggs. She had a dozen of eggs with her for some unknown reason. But God, she was not leaving that courthouse without them damn eggs. You know? People has went crazy over eggs, and egg prices are outrageous. My hens have not been laying, but I refuse to buy eggs from the store because of the way those hens are treated. They don't never touch grass or anything. It's just awful. The way he treated the kids in the boating accident was evil. Yeah, he was going to try to put it off on Paul's friend. Sure was. His lawyers want him in a mental hospital. Well, he's not mental. The man is not crazy. Let me tell you what happened with this guy. He got greedy. He's had his pudding patted off his damn life, born with the silver spoon in his mouth. He got addicted to drugs. He got kingpin and selling drugs and all this and stealing money and all this. And he became desperate. I believe Maggie was going to find out about the finances. She'd never checked into it before, but she was going to divorce him. Paul was being sued. That was going to cost Alex a lot of money. And Alex was desperate, so he killed him. Another juror brought the eggs for everyone. Okay, Gayla, now that makes sense. Because I was like, I mean, what the hell did she do? Go to the grocery store or something and get eggs? So somebody probably brought fresh eggs from their hens and gave them to people. That's awful that she done that. Seems like to me all she's cared about is her damn eggs. There's no comparison to OJ or any other wife killer. This guy was so cold blooded. Yeah, I wonder did they ever say which one they thought was shot first? Was it Maggie or Paul? They had a weirdo on the jury. Yeah, just like that weirdo that was on Scott Peterson's jury. Hold on just a minute. Hold on. I think Mark's yelling at me. Not yelling, but trying to talk to me. Be careful. I wish I had chickens. Eggs are very expensive. My hens, oh my gosh, that reminds me of something. I forgot to tell Mark. I'm going to have to take Annabelle's food. Let me write this down. I'm going to have to take Annabelle's food back to Royal King because it's freaking molded. They not know how sick animals can get from molded feed. Let me make a little note here. So I meant to tell him that when I came back from the funny farm. But anyways, my chickens haven't been laying. I don't know why. They eat everything they're supposed to eat. Layer feed, uh, a scratch. They got fresh water every morning. That's very important for eggs that they have clean water. If you don't keep clean water for your chickens, they'll get sick and they won't live as long. I wish I had a farm too. I want chickens. I want a pony. Yeah, it seems like it's all fun and games having all these animals, but it's not, guys. I spent $50 on feed for dogs, a goat, and chicken yesterday. Over $50. I kid you not. Um, it just gets stressful sometimes, guys. It just gets really stressful. Timothy broke his little alien thing. I'm gonna have to fix that for him. Oh crap. I have a mommy and daddy duck nesting in my yard. Them eggs are looking mighty good. Just kidding. You can eat those types of eggs. My mom's duck used to go around laying eggs just everywhere, all through the damn yard. And they ate them before. I don't know if it's where my hens are getting older, but used to, my hens laid through the winter time. Especially when they first started laying eggs. They laid like crazy that winter and the next winter. But last winter and this winter, they have not laid. I think what they said was he shot Paul first because they thought Maggie was heading towards him. She was moving. Oh my goodness. I have 3 dogs. Trust me, food's not cheap. Now, especially this kind that Skylar's eating. It's got like rice in it and chunks of chicken. Um, I can't remember the name of it. Plus, I had to buy flea medicine yesterday, and I got to buy more flea medicine for the cats. They didn't have the flea medicine at the store I was at. Yes, except it's serious crime to disturb wild gameness. Oh, they're wild. Yeah. Yeah, don't disturb nature. I totally agree with that. And I've had people tell me that I shouldn't mess with these cats out here. Let me tell you something. I can't stand by and let something be hungry. And besides that, if I do not feed those cats, they will kill my squirrels and birds. This place is got all kinds. It's like a squirrel haven. There's all kinds of squirrels and birds, and and they will kill them. Yesterday, I was looking from my back door, and I could see the funny farm, and I could see Shy, my one little cat I feed. I could tell she come from Annabelle's shed, and she was carrying something in her mouth, and the first thing I thought it was a rat because there was no fluffy tail. It looked like a rat tail, but I was looking at a distance. But I'm hoping and praying that's what she had in her mouth, and she didn't sit there and catch one of my squirrels or chipmunks because they do sneak into the chicken lot. He killed his son first. That is the truth. Wow. I don't I don't know how anyone could do that. And then look at the body. I mean, look what he done to Paul. I don't want to keep saying that, but you know what condition he was in. How could you do that to your own flesh and blood. Oh my gosh, Lisa, I am so glad that you said that because you know what? I'm out of oyster shells and I totally forgot to get any. I usually do. I usually do give them oyster shells. I'm gonna tell you something about um my one hen, Shirley. Y'all that's been with me a while have heard me complain about my white hen, my leghorn, having a poopy butt, a mud butt, as they call it. Looks like there's mud back there. Um, well, she molted and she's got all of her new feathers back, and her butt has been white as cotton for months now because my neighbor doesn't sneak down there and give them all kinds of food. 17 years old and he still cluster feeds. LOL. Well, that's all right, Knitting Artisan. It's all right. Hey, I wait on my son hand and foot. It's probably not the best thing to do. I carry his drink to him. I bring his plate, his napkin. I do everybody like that around here, Mark included. Waiting on them hand and foot. They're spoiled. But anyway, Shirley's butt's white. Yeah. So I hope my neighbor stays away from my chickens. Like, I couldn't tell you how many times I have told them in a nice way, I don't want my birds to have anything unless it comes from Tractor Supply or Royal King, because there's something wrong with this chicken. Um, her butt should, or her poop should clear her feathers, right? Do you think that they respected my wishes? No, kept feeding her. But, this winter, I guess they've been over there staying drunk. Cece, you got an extra room for me? Come on, Mike. Come on. We'll get you a cot. um, but anyways, they about killed my white chicken. I'm glad they've been staying away this winter. I probably shouldn't say things about them on my live stream, but you know what? I really don't give a damn. They're cat killers. That's another reason I wanted those cats back down this way, living down here in these rocks. And well, actually, they've been sleeping in Annabelle's shed because he killed Zoe's mom. He did. Hey, I reported it, and they didn't do a damn thing about it, guys, because there was no proof of it. They didn't do nothing about it. They did come over there and question them. They didn't get in no trouble over it. They hardly speak to me anymore. I try to remain kind of halfway decent to them because that is their land my animals are on. They get compensated for it, trust me. But it's hard. It's hard. I think when he tried to turn Paul over, it was because he was going to try to carry the bodies out and hide them, but he was too weak. Yeah, he was probably high as a Georgia pine on pain pills. I bet that son of a bitch always had pain pills pocket full. I guarantee it. How is it, guys? I was talking to Mark about this. How is it they're getting him in trouble for not paying taxes on drug money for those pills they sold? I don't understand that. That is confusing to me. Dumb question, maybe, but do we know a motive or why this occurred? The only thing I can figure out is why it occurred. I've not heard anyone say. I don't know what the prosecution thought. Hey, Vicky, good morning. Um, but I think it was to get him out of his life. Maggie was going to divorce him. She was going to hire somebody to go through the finances. She's going to figure everything out about his embezzlement and everything. And Paul was going to cost him money because of that lawsuit, the Beach family suing him. And I think he got rid of him. Get him out of his hair. That's costing him too much money. I think Maggie and Paul found out he was broke and doing drugs. Yeah, they knew. They knew that he was on drugs. Her butt is white as cotton. It is. It looks like a big fluffy piece of cotton, Lisa. Oh, I got to where I didn't even like doing videos of my chickens and putting them online because of Shirley's butt, because I knew people would call me animal abuser, say I should do something about it. But people that's known me for a long time and watched me knows I have caught that chicken many times and watched her butt with Dawn dishwashing liquid. Yes, with and without gloves on. But anyways, I'm glad she's feeling better. And get her back on some of my videos. I just didn't want people to think that she was being neglected or anything like that. People that knows me knows I've stressed about it. He owes taxes, and he got into trouble over a lawsuit. Buster's real name is Dick. Run, Dick and Jane. Y'all remember that book? Like, who names their kid Buster? Buster Brown. Y'all remember Buster Brown? Clothing for little kids. Everybody knows you take excellent care of your animals. Thank you, knitting artisan. Yeah, I probably take too good care of my animals because they are really spoiled. That little Cleo, she is something else. I put up a video on my kitty channel, Southern Kitty Tales. I put it up this morning, but you can see Cleo dip her paw into the wet food, then lick it off of her paw like she is using a spoon. I have never in my life seen a cat do that. And I'll tell you what else she does. She will go over to where the water's at. And she'll dip her hand down in the water, her paw, and then wash her face with it. I'm not sure she's a cat. She could be a skinwalker. She could be an alien. She doesn't act like a normal cat. For real, not talking. Oh, thank you, knitting artisan. Thank you. I try to treat my animals just like they're my children. Because there's an old Indian legend, guys, that when you die, you're going to come to this bridge and you're going to be met with every animal that's ever been in your life. And they're going to decide if you're worthy enough to cross the bridge or not. That's the old Native American. I shouldn't say Indian. I'm sorry. People get offended over that. Native American legend. And I truly believe that. I believe when I die, Mr. Smokey will be standing right there waiting for me. Bless his heart. This time last year, he was still alive. March 29th will be a year. Alex's testimony was so concocted, alibis he thought would queer him. Yeah, he's a little bit, I don't know, he came off as arrogant to me. Argumentative. The whole time I was listening to him, I was sitting there thinking, of course he's going to try to know what to say. He's an attorney and a crooked one, or used to be one. He just said, I did not kill my wife and child. Yeah, right. Who did? The boogeyman? So what? He's laying up there on the couch in the house. He didn't hear no gunshots or nothing. Bull crap, guys. Because I can sit right here way down in the mountains if somebody fires a shotgun or a pistol. I've been on live stream before and hear gunshots go off. Like way down in the mountains. Yeah, the boogeyman. Boogeyman done it. An old spook. I told Cleo, my cat, I was like, you got a spook after you, girl. Let me tell you what happened. I got a headboard over here propped up against Timothy's wall. We're going to move it to a building. It's just too nice of a headboard to put out on the porch and take to the trash. The only reason we took it off our bed is because you make one little move on that bed and that headboard bangs up against the wall. It's so annoying. So anyways, I put it in here. It's propped up against the wall, kind of slanted so it wouldn't fall. Anyways, Timothy's sitting right here where I'm at his desk. And I hear this big kabang. And I come in here. And this headboard had fell over. But Timothy said he caught it out of the corner of his eye when he was sitting here. And it kind of like the headboard moved from the wall and kind of wobbled. He said it was so weird. There's no way Cleo could have moved this headboard or got up on it or anything. Anyways, it about smashed her. Okay. Later on that night, I'm laying on the couch and all that. Mark's gone. He took his friend to the store. But I called him for something. I can't remember what it was, but I was getting ready to hang up the phone, and all of a sudden there was a huge crash. okay? And I'm like, oh my God, Cleo broke my antique lamp. I had it in the kitchen on my crafting table that Mark had made me. And somehow she turned that lamp over. Something turned that lamp over and it about killed Cleo. I was wondering if she wasn't cut or something. But anyways, I've been joking with her and telling her, you got a spook after you. Because Mark's like, whatever's in this house, it doesn't like that cat. I firmly believe that. It's not the first time something's broke like that in the house. I don't think she knocked the lamp over. How many times has she said, this is a big, huge lamp, guys. It's got like a, I can't even describe it. It's freaking antique. It's got the little key twist thing to turn it on. It had like this glass globe and then this big, round, thick other glass globe that went over it. We got it from an estate sale. I just thought it was weird that two different things about hurt my cat in one day. I think there's spook in here. I'm not kidding you. Sorry for your lamp, Cece. Oh, it's all right. She just broke the globes. The base part of the lamp is wooden. It is really a beautiful lamp. Um, but this guy that owns the antique store out here, he can get me a globe. Speaking of the antique store, guys, he has this old-timey wooden vanity out there, like you set out and do your makeup, and it's got the mirror attached to it, but the mirror is heart-shaped. Yeah, it's wood. It's got wood trimmed around the mirror, and it's heart-shaped, and I want it so, so bad, but it's about $400. What's going on, Vicky? You really can never believe or trust a liar, cheater, or thief. I'm shocked his brother admitted to cleaning the crime scene the next day. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's somebody that tells lies and stuff. You can't believe nothing that comes out of their mouth. I've met people like that. I know somebody that's like that. Everything that comes out of their mouth is a lie or exaggeration. And the bad thing about this person is the nice person. But they lie and exaggerate to try to, I don't know, fit in. And I just can't with that. The antique store near me has this beautiful grandfather clock that I want. Oh, I would love to have a grandfather clock too. Let me see if I can find a vanity that looks similar to the one I want. Vanity. Okay, hold on a minute. Vintage vanity heart-shaped mirror. Let's see if I can find one that looks close to it. Oh no, not like that. That's not what I'm talking about. Maybe I need to say wooden. Maybe they're not called vanities, but it is a place you sit down and do your makeup at. My granny has one, but her mirror is square and it's like attached to the vanity, the mirror. Heart-shaped vanity desk. Maybe that's it. I'm not seeing anything that's close to it besides maybe this. Let me share this. And we'll maybe look at some more true crime. Okay, this is clearly not vintage. But the vanity that I want is made like this, but it's a lot bigger, a lot longer and wider. And it's got a really big mirror. It's got wood around it like that, but the mirror is a really big heart. It is beautiful. It's vintage, though. I don't even see one online that. I guess it's kind of, let me see. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. Hold on. We don't want, I don't know if y'all can see this one, if it shared it. But it kind of looks like this one, but it's got a heart-shaped mirror. But it's old, you can tell. Okay. Get out of that. I know I'm boring, y'all. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see what's going on Crime Online. We may have it's a game night here soon. I'm not sure when. I want the weather to warm up so we can do a lot of porch chats, things like that. Murdaugh sentenced to rest of your natural life for the murders of wife son. Okay, we know that. Murdaugh murder. Autopsy photos leaked to public. Investigation underway. So somebody leaked the autopsy photos. I've not seen them. Let's see what else is going on. Hold on. Cult mom Lori Vallow and hubby Chad Daybell will be tried separately. Let's read this. And I'm going to light me a cigarette. Sneak and have me one. Okay, let's screen share this. Yes, it's so peaceful and respectful here. I know. Sometimes I get down in dumps. I'm like, not many people watch me. I'm boring. All that, which I've not been real constant on steady on YouTube lately. And then again, I think I am just happy for the people that comes in here because y'all actually watch me because you like me. You don't hate watch me. You don't watch me because, just for a crap show. Y'all actually like me. A lot of these big channels, they get a lot of people watching them on their live streams, but a lot of those people are haters. See, I'd rather not have that happen. I don't want a bunch of people that don't like me watching me. I know drama sells, but, I can't be bought. Nobody's ever been able to buy me. Okay, the judge overseeing the murder trial of Chad and Lori Daybell split the cases on Thursday and ordered that the two be tried separately. Oh, I bet that broke little Lori's heart. God love it. Stupid bitch. The two are facing first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder in the deaths of Lori's children, 7-year-old Joshua, J.J. Bello, 16-year-old Tylee Wright, and Daybell's first wife, Tammy Daybell. Judge Stephen Boyce heard arguments on Daybell's motion to sever his case from his wife's and delay it beyond the April 3rd start date last month. Daybell has waived his right to a speedy trial, but Lori has not. That and recently disclosed DNA evidence, a hair found at the crime scene, prompted Boyce's decision. The evidence, he said, was not provided to the defense quickly enough for additional testing. I've had to balance these rights of these defendants in this case, Boyce said. Severance is the only option I see. I think he's done a fine job, the best he could do in this case. Lori's case remains set for April 3rd, and a new date will be set later for Chad Daybell. Oh, look at those shoes, how cute. The length of this continue this, it would be up to a short delay, Boyce said. It would have to be more than 6 months additionally. Lori, her attorney, Jim Archibald, and prosecutor Lindsay Blake, Rob Wood, and Rachel Smith appeared in person at court. Daybell and his attorney, John Pryor, attended virtually. Pryor said he was happy with the delay, particularly concerning the new DNA evidence, because it provides, at least from my perspective, an explanation potentially of where Mr. Daybell and I are going to go in this particular case. Now, how in the hell, somebody please tell me, are they going to explain away those children's bodies being on his property? How did they get buried there without his knowledge if he's so innocent? Bullcrap. Good luck convincing a jury. I have an opportunity to test that evidence, he said. Archibald agreed with Pryor, but his client has not given him that freedom. If my client waived her speedy trial, I would also be asking for extra time, but since she has held the right and held it close to her, he said, I have to respect that constitutionally anonymity or something that she has. Both Vallow, Daybell, and Daybell have pleaded not guilty to all charges. Lori also faces a conspiracy to commit murder charge in Arizona, where her previous husband, Charles Vallow, was shot and killed by her brother, who died of reported natural causes a few months later. Yeah, they started digging up Tammy's body, Alex croaked over, stressed him out. He knowed he was going down. I believe that's what happened. You're not boring, Cece. I look forward to your lives every day. Oh, thank you, Mike. Sometimes I feel like I'm boring, because we don't have like drama going on here. Unless we're talking about drama with the animals or something. But anyways, speaking of drama, I did notice that I lost a few subscribers, about 10, y'all. About 10 damn subscribers. And the only thing I can figure out, see, sometimes YouTube goes through your subscribers and takes out like fake accounts and stuff, I guess. But it's because people get mad because I like everybody. Like I like Mandan Hooker. I like Robbie. Kill me. Nail me to the cross. I like everybody. I can't help it. I'm not in a clique. Nobody pays my internet bill. Nobody's going to tell me who I can like and who I can't. That's just the type of person I am. I try not to chat if they're really, like, if somebody's doing a stream on Robbie, I try not to chat. Because I don't want him to think I'm participating in that, because I don't participate in things like that. Or somebody's talking about Amanda Nook, or you know what I mean, vice versa. But I'm going to go where I want on YouTube. I'm going to like who I want. That's why I never did join no group, and I've always done my own thing and stayed in my own lane. Because people, like, if you're in this clique or group and then you go to somebody's chat they don't like, and then they get mad at you. And see, I don't put up with nonsense like that. I'm going to go where I want. YouTube sometimes does that, Cece, and sometimes good subs notice they have been unsubbed. Yeah. What's up with Lori wearing makeup and her hair done for court? Yeah. She must have reckon she heated up her pencil to put her some eyeliner on. Let's go look at her. I want you to look at that lipstick, children. Lord have mercy. Please, people, don't wear orange lipstick. It just don't look good on older women like this. Oh, no, I shared the wrong thing. It just don't. And Lord have mercy. Lori has aged. Maybe it's because she don't got the right products to put on, but she looks like she's aged to me. Look at it. Oh, she must have got her some of those glasses from the Dollar Tree, too. I don't have to throw mine away. She's got glasses like mine, guys. I bet they come from the Dollar Tree. This morning, I got my black ones on with my little leopard print on the side. Black and pink leopard print Dollar Tree. Hold on just a minute, guys. Let me silence my phone. That's my mom. Yeah, look at that lipstick. Oh, I thought it was more orange than it was. My bad. It's pink, but she did have some oranges on one time. Orangish lipstick. I just don't find that attractive. Look at her. She looks old. Look at her wrinkles. Of course, I got wrinkles too. And if she was a normal person, I wouldn't be talking about her looks. But she's not a normal person. She killed her 2 children, along with her ex-husband and along with Chad's wife. And possibly could have killed her brother. Who knows? They said he died of natural causes. Yeah, she wears that loud blush. I can't stand that. When people put that real dark, hot pink blush on. And I'm going to tell you something. The lighter pink blush you wear, the more youthful it makes you look. There's little different techniques you can use with your blush to make you look youthful. She's so foolish and vain. I know. She thinks she's the most beautiful woman in this world. Most beautiful woman in this world. Her husband don't want nothing to do with her. I bet she's still madly in love with this fool. Guarantee it. This sort of tell her something he wants to be tried separately. Now he's going to try the same. He didn't know those kids was buried on his property and stuff. But good luck trying to explain how those bodies got there. They had her Lifetime movie on the other day. It just makes me so angry. They need to wait until the case has, went through the court system before they make a baby. Do you make do makeup tutorials or get ready with me. Oh, hell no, knitting artisan because I'm not that great at makeup. It takes me a long time to do my eyeshadow. I've actually gotten better with it. If I don't really concentrate on it and just do it, just put it on, it turns out a lot better. Um, I don't like being around people without my foundation and stuff on. But I could always do my foundation and then I guess do a tutorial, but I'm not good at makeup. I just do it my way. And you got all these people that think they're beauty experts. They'll be saying, "Oh my God, you're not supposed to stretch your eye like that." Because I do, honey. When I'm putting on my eyeshadow, I take my hand and kind of, pull your eye over a little bit. Because hell, I got wrinkles in my eyes now. I'm getting old. I think it's more attractive to just be your age. 50 trying to look 20 is not a good look. I know, it's like on that MILF Manor. That one woman, that blonde-headed woman on there, I can't remember her name. But to me, she looks fake. I mean, she's got a nice body, looking good for about 50 years old, but she looks fake with those big, long hair extensions. My nose is stopping up. Every time I sit back here, it does that. Let's walk outside. I might have a secret. But she just looks fake. I don't know. Got their big old lips swollen up. I don't know. And also, sometimes her hair doesn't look clean. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah. Yeah, just be yourself. I've always loved makeup, guys. I've been wearing makeup since I was probably 10 years old. I love it. My mom's double first cousin. She always wanted a little girl, but she's like me, only had one child, and it's a boy. So anyway, she used to like to come and get me and roll my hair. I remember one time she burnt the hell out of my freaking ear. She'd do my hair and do my makeup, and I've just always loved makeup. It's like kind of like dressing up, pretend dressing up. Plus, my papa's mother, she always wore makeup. She always had her rouge on, as she called it. Her lipstick. She never left the house without her makeup, not even to check the mail. So I believe that's where I get it from. I just love makeup. I love used to, I didn't like the different colored eyeshadows. I was more of a neutral person, but I don't know. Over the years, I just grown to love different color eyeshadows, pinks, greens. Yesterday, I had on my Sativa Chilled palette. It's by Revolution. Sapphire got it for me. It's actually marijuana eyeshadow, cannabis. Oh, but anyways, I did that because I went to the dispensary and I figured I better match the occasion. Hey, Colleen, how are you? Can y'all hear the wind? Hold on. I'll give you a late slip. I'm gonna find us some more stickers, guys, for the channel members. Right now, we just got a bunny and Easter eggs and 2 gnomes. Reason we got 2 gnomes is because I had a bunch of other stuff downloaded, other stickers, but they were too big. They have to be a certain size, so I was like, crap. I love makeup too, but I don't do it every day. Yeah, I sometimes I'll skip a day, um, but I do like my makeup done every day. I don't know. It makes me feel better about myself. Here's somebody pulling in my driveway. Oh, I guess it's Marcus. Never mind. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to get off here, get myself put together, go eat my sausage biscuit. I've not ate it yet. Got it from Hardee's. Crap, I just dropped my cigarette. But anyways, I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. I think it's going to be a pretty weekend, so I'll probably do a porch chat tomorrow. And one night we're going to have a game night. Who said there's tornadoes? Same here, Colleen. Where are you? I'm in Tennessee. I believe that's where she's at too. In Tennessee. Y'all be careful. And be safe. Get into a basement or something like that if the winds get too bad. It scares me around here. I'm afraid this tree next to our house is going to fall on it. That's the last thing we need. But anyways, y'all have a great day. Be safe, be kind, and peace. Bye, Gayla. Be safe out there in Cali.